In today's tutorial, we're going to accessorize the bathroom with shower flowers. Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd as well as yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. Today we're going to work on shower flowers. These are accessories to go over top of a shower curtain, just like on a ring. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to follow this tutorial, and there's some instructions with it. There's only 5 rounds in order to do it, and I'm going to have some tips that I'm going to show you exactly how to be able to do these flowers. Let's go over the diagram next. On page number 2 of the pattern, we have the diagram symbols, and what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be working on this particular flower, and this flower is layered. So for example, that there is layers going in behind other layers, and because of that you're gonna see grayed out arrows where it is showing you what's gonna happen. So you'll see that this is the, I think that's the back loop only, or the front loop, it's one of the two. We'll get to it in the pattern, and you're going to notice that it's showing you in a gray arrow where to go to on the other one here. So what we're going to do here is that you need to watch for that, and then you'll see these gray arrows here. This is just allowing you to have multiple layers. So you can see layer number 3 is kind of gonna overlap layer number 5 a little bit. So you'll see that within today's pattern. So what you're gonna need in order to play today is some either Bernat Handicrafter or Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. You're gonna want cotton yarn for this element of your bathroom. Size G 4mm crochet hook today, and let's get started on round number 1. So let's get started. We're gonna create a slip knot first, and use your size G 4mm crochet hook today and insert it into the slip knot. Remember, there's other tutorials available here on our learning channel for slower elements to doing basic stitches just like this. So we're going to chain 4 to begin. Remember, the one on the hook never counts as 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and let's insert our hook into the beginning chain like so, yarn over and pull through that one and the original. So you're going to now have the center ring exposed like this, and this is your straggler, which is your loose tail, and I want you to, when you're working with that, just to wrap it around so it catches it underneath. Let's move along to round number 1. In round number 1 we're gonna continue to use the same color, and we're going to chain 3, and this counts as a double crochet within today's pattern. Okay, and most times it does unless it tells you it doesn't. So this is considered 1 double crochet. So we need to put 11 more double crochets in around the ring. So just going right into the ring itself, and I want you to double crochet. So that was 1, and I'll count these, and we'll go in 2, and make sure you get that straggler so it's around the edge. Okay, so it's in so it catches it underneath. Okay, this is number 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're noticing I'm gonna run out of ring space, but because you're going in the ring you can just pull the ring and everything will shift. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I got 9, 10, oops, that was gonna be 10 and I have 11 coming up right now. So with the chaining of 3 there should be a total of 12 of these. Let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and I want you to slip stitch it to the top of the first chain 3 and pull together just like so. Let's move along to round number 2. Let's move up to round number 2. Round number 2, watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull up a loop, and we're gonna keep it a little bit extra longer than we normally would. And what I want you to do is in the next double crochet down here, I want you to do a double crochet front post. Okay, so you're gonna wrap the hook and you're gonna go in around the post. Okay, so just pop it in the one side of the post and out the other, so not on the top of the stitch. Yarn over, pull through, and then pull through 2 and 2, and you're done. Okay, so this first the extended chain that I just did, it does not count as anything, it just is there. So now what I want you to do is chain 2, 1 and 2, and into the next double crochet that's available to you in the front loop only. So if you're new to crochet, there's always 2 stitches or 2 strings with front or that are counted as a stitch. So when you do the front one only, that's a front loop, and when you do the back one only, it's a back loop. So in the front loop only, you're going to single crochet. And the reason for this is that if you look at the diagram, we're gonna be playing with the back loop later. So you need that back loop in order to be there. So if you go in both stitches at the same time, you won't have access to be able to do that in the future. So you're gonna chain 2. You're going to then do a front post double crochet into the next one. Okay, so you got one around here. So this one here is where the single crochet is. So just look for the next one that's available to you. So every other one is a front post double crochet, if that makes it easier for you to follow. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and then come into the next one and front loop only. So next stitch front loop only for a single crochet, and then chain 2, 1 and 2, and then the next one is a front post double crochet. So just skipping and making sure you're going to the next one, and you're gonna do this all the way around. So I'm almost halfway there. So chain 2, front single crochet in the front loop only, and then chain 2, and then the next one is front post double crochet, and chain 2. Next one is front single crochet front loop only, and then chain 2, and then front post double crochet into the next one, chain 2, okay, front post single crochet, chain 2, front post double crochet, excuse me, I dropped my stitch, and then chain 2. Coming up to the very end now is the next one is a front loop, or front single crochet front loop, yes for sure, and then chain 2, and then just join it to the top of the first front post double crochet like this. Just pull through. Okay, so you have what appears to be some texture, and you got some extra loop stuff that we're gonna be playing with in the next round. So what I want you to do now is that I want you to take this color and I want you to trim it and get rid of it completely. So we're just gonna trim it, and I'm gonna pull through the stitch work, and I'm just going to weave it in and out of a few of the chain stitches here, and I'm gonna let it fall to the back side, and I'll deal with that later. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. So just keep an eye where you were, and because you're gonna probably have to pay attention to that in the next round. Let's move on. Grab another color and let's do number 3 together. So let's begin row number 3. So before we begin, what's gonna happen in this round is that we're gonna be playing within this layer here, not this layer on the outside like we typically would. So we're gonna like fold things back forward in order to get it. So what we need to pay attention to is that, for example, we're gonna start off in the single crochet area here. You've been in the front loop. This time we're gonna go into that same stitch but into the back loop, and then in the front post double crochet one that we went into, we're gonna just play within the back section of that. So just gotta make sure that you're doing this. This layering that you're seeing right now is gonna overlayer the other one that we're about to do. So let's begin. So let's create a slip knot to begin, and we need to choose any one. It doesn't matter which one you choose. We need to choose any one of the single crochets where you were. Okay, so there's one, there's the front post double crochet, so you don't want that one. Here's another one here. So I'm gonna choose this one just because I can, and I'm gonna just lean it forward, and I'm gonna get the back loop of this one. So last time we were in the front loop. This time we're gonna go into the back loop, and we're going to join with the slip stitch. I'll try to keep my project invisible in view for the whole time. So we're gonna join it with the slip stitch, chain 1, and single crochet into that same stitch. So now what we're going to do is that we're gonna work our way to the next one, which is the front post double crochet section, but we're gonna work again on the same revolution by just pulling it forward. So we're going to chain 1 first, and in the back loop only of that same stitch, okay, so just there it is there, just pull it back, and in the back loop only you're gonna see 2 stitches here. Okay, we only want the back loop only. Okay, and what we want to do is the first one will be a half double crochet. The next one will be a double crochet into the same stitch, followed by a chain 1, and then we're gonna get smaller again. So in the same stitch we're gonna do a half or double crochet, and then a half double crochet. So each one of these are kind of like a shell. So there's gonna be half double crochet, double, and then double, and then half. Once you have that done, you're going to chain one and you're gonna move along to the next stitch available to you, which is the single crochet. Again, just keeping it forward and going into the back loop only and doing another single crochet there, and then chain one and then move it back just so you can physically see it. Okay, so the next one again is the front post double crochet. So what we're going to do is that we're just gonna go into the back loop only of that one, sorry, and we're gonna half double crochet the first one, then we're gonna double, then we're gonna chain one and then double, and then half double, and then chain one. Okay, so the next one is a single crochet here. Just again, just kind of look at it. Okay, there it is, and then I'm gonna come in and do the back loop only for a single crochet, chain one, and then I'm gonna move to the next front post double crochet here. Just lean it back, get the back loop only. So it's gonna be half, it's gonna be double, chain one, and then double, half. Okay, and continue along. So chain one, look for the next single crochet, just get it and single crochet into the back loop only, chain one, and continue to do exactly what you've already done. So you're gonna see that there's gonna be a layering effect going on here. So continue that same pattern going all the way around. So I'm coming up all the way around. I'm doing the last section there where we're doing the half double crochet and then double, chain one, and then double, and half. I'm going to chain one next, and then I started in the single crochet, so what I want you to just do is just join it just like with the slip stitch, and that concludes off round number 3. We're gonna keep the same color going on, and let's move on to the next round, which is number 4. So in round number 4 we're gonna create what appears to be these long chains, but they're really not that long. It's just they've done it this way so that they can fit all of the view in here. So we're gonna start off where we left off, and we're gonna chain 2, and this doesn't mean anything. We're just gonna drag it over, so just extend. And what we're going to do is that, do you see the arrow? We're gonna come in behind these clusters, chain 3, and then come behind the next one. Okay, and then chain 3 and come behind the next one. So we're just gonna go in the base of this. So number 4 is just really easy. It's just chaining 3 and just securing it with the slip stitch into the base. And let's begin to do that next, number 4. So let's begin number 4. We're gonna chain 2, so 1 and 2, and we're gonna slip stitch starting into the base of the first one here of the cluster. So you can see half double, double, space, or chain 1 and then double and then half. So what I want you to do is turning it around, getting it from the back side, going through the middle and then back out the bottom, and I just want you to pull through. Okay, and pull through and through. So just pull everything through just like this. Okay, then you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and then moving to the next one. Here's the cluster. Just get it from the back side, go in between the two. So if you just need to separate it, you can. So there's half, double, chain 1, double, and half, and just going in between the two middle ones, just down, pop it back out through the bottom, pull through, just take your time on this and pull through as a slip stitch, and then chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Here's the next one. So just, it's right here, so it's just right in the middle of the cluster, so out and through. There you go, got it. And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This round doesn't take very long at all. So here's the next one, just right in the middle. And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Next one. So if it were me and I was not teaching this, I would keep this pretty much with the back side facing me the whole time, because I don't need to really look at the front side. Okay, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then come in to the next one. I'm leaving these tails in so that I can secure them in better when I'm done, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Normally I would get rid of that in a tutorial, so just pull through as a slip stitch, and then 1, 2 and 3, and this is where we started. So what I want to do is that I want to just slip stitch it to the very beginning of where the other one is slip stitched right there. So what this is doing is it's creating a layering effect on the bottom side so that I can see these, because this is where the final layer is gonna go. So there's gonna be 3 layers to this complete shower flower. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna teach you how now to hide these ends, because I think it's important at this point. And because I had you bury in that very first one, so let's deal with that one first. Let's just pull up a loop. That one, because I had you buried in, I can just cut that one out safely. And the other two, I want to use a darning needle, and because you are going to be using this in the shower and etc., you're going to probably have high use on your shower curtain. So what I want you to do is that I just want you to feed this in to a darning needle, just like so. And I want you to do it with the other one as well, so I'll just show you one. So I want you to go into the same color and just glide it so that it's in fibers in the back side of your flower. So don't, if you see the needle through the front side, you know that you're way off basis. So keep it to the back side and go 1 and then go in a different path but back in the other direction. Again, just keeping it on this side of the flower for 2 and then back again in a different path in the same direction for 3. So the flower can never stretch in 3 different directions, therefore the tail will never fall out on you. So now you can safely cut that string right down to the base of the project, and I want you to do the other string, and then I'll meet you back here and we'll carry on to do the final round of your shower flower. So we're now ready for round number 5. Round number 5 is gonna play within that chain 3 space, and there's gonna be all of these stitches all within each chain 3 space. Now you're gonna notice the chain 1 to get us up there. That's not counted as anything in this particular pattern, so we're gonna chain 1 to start, and then immediately in the first chain 3 we're going to provide a single, half, double, treble, 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 double, half, and single. So this chart comes into real handy. So let's count how many there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it's an odd number, so that makes sense. So remember, it is single, half, double, treble, 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 double, half, and single. So right in the middle kind of mirrors each other, and that will repeat itself. So once you get one done, you just immediately jump to the next chain 3 space, single, half, double, treble, 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 double, half, single. So let's begin to do round number 5. Okay, so my loose ends are now in, and I want to turn it so that I'm looking at the good side. So this is what you'd be looking at. So the chain 3 spaces are on the other side. So what we need to do to begin is that we need to chain up 1, and starting in the first chain 3 space we're gonna just follow exactly what was in the chart. So it was single, remember, and then we got half, and then we had a double, and then 3 trebles. So remember, wrap that hook twice before you do a treble. So this is 1 and 2 and 3, and you're not done yet. You're gonna start getting smaller. So if you're running out of space, just shift everything, just move it, because it's just around the center of the chain 3. So then it comes back down to a double, half, and single. So there's 1 petal there. So let's just do the next one. So jump to the next chain 3 space, and let's repeat again. So single, we got half, we had a double, we have 3 trebles. So let's do 1 and 2 and 3. Again, shift that if you need to, and then we're gonna do a double, half, and I'm just gonna shift it, and single. So what I want you to do is I want you to repeat that all the way around, and just go to the next chain 3 and just again single, half, double, treble, 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 and then double, half, and single. Please do that all the way around, and meet me back here and we'll finish off together. So I just finished my last single crochet, and the next one here is the beginning. So I'm just going to slip stitch it to the beginning single crochet that I started with, and I'm going to trim off my yarn, and I'm gonna fasten it off with my darning needle to do this. It says in the instructions to sew this onto your shower curtain ring. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna show you another way, because I know I wouldn't do it that if it was myself, because I'm lazy. So I have a way that I can just put it onto it, and then you can put your shower curtain on over top of it. So just going in the behind of this, you want to just make your stitches kind of hide, just glide them into the fibers in behind the work, never on the front side, because you'll see it. And if you go in 3 different directions, as I pointed out before, you'll have a better way of keeping this in check and out of the view, so it never falls out on you.